All right, welcome back. This is going to be a Black Lodge trivia night. We're doing a Let's Play of Demon Souls. I wanted to do a session because I needed to restore my faith in humanity and technology, which I know seems probably contradictory. But with tech and all that stuff, I've lost 2 of the last 3 sessions I've recorded. And it's been a little frustrating, like the sessions. So I lost one session where I got through World 4-1 and managed to defeat the Penetrator. Then I sort of got really stuck on 4-2. That session survived, and basically that whole session was me not making any progress at all in the first section of 4-2. So I get really frustrated. Section 4-3, I jump back in, thinking, so I do a test to make sure things I was having trouble with the first time weren't happening again. And test goes great. Do another test. I don't do another test. I then just start the recording, and the sort of the same thing happens. So in that session, I managed to finally get through that section of 4-2, defeated 4-2, moved on to 4-3. Basically I defeated the entire 4th world. So I feel really badly because with the nature of these games, like, you can't go back and do it again, right? I can't be like, oh, let me just load up a save game and redo it. You can't do it. So basically World 2 is down, World 4 is down. And then after I did that, one thing I was having trouble with, I was messing around with I've sort of drifted away from magic a little bit, and I'm using longbows more for my ranged attack. I had a claymore that I got sort of beefed up a little bit to like a +6 or so, but I was having a lot of trouble with its attack patterns. It's slow, and the 2 attacks for a claymore are like they're both sort of like sweeping in front of you attacks, right? And one's a little quicker than the other. So the quick attack is a sweep in front of you. The slower attack is like an overhead kind of chop, and both of them were terrible for the confined hallways of where I was in basically in a lot of World 4. So then I was like, I've been using the Uchigatana. I don't know is that what this is here? Yeah, Uchigatana. I've been using that a lot in Elden Ring, and I've kind of gotten used to it, and I was really having issues with how slow the claymore was swinging. And I was trying to remember, it didn't feel like claymores were that slow in my memory, but then I was like, maybe I'm actually remembering bastard swords, and it's just going on and on about stuff like that. So I was like, all right, well, now that I've done World 4, I was kind of curious what the gatekeeping method was at the end of this world to keep you from just sort of going to what is traditionally the end of the game, which is, spoiler alert, after you do the times that I've beaten this game is after defeating World 1-4. So, and in my playthroughs, it's always been like you sort of come back to where you started sort of things, right? And so that's, so I was kind of curious, like, since I haven't, see, this gives you a nice thrust, which is good in this close quarters. I was just kind of curious, like, I haven't done Worlds 3 and 5 yet. 2 and 4 are down. So I'm like, what stops you from proceeding to World 1-4? And if nothing, like, what happens? Whoops. So that's why I kind of jump back here. Also because I got to tell you, aside from losing the sessions, I really struggled with a stretch of 4-2. These guys are a little trickier. It's a slow attack. I don't want to do that. So I was just kind of curious about that stuff, and also because, like I was just saying, like, World 1, this Boletarian Palace is my favorite of the 4 levels. There's individual parts of World 3 that I really enjoy, but one of the bosses in it is a pain. And so I was kind of figuring I might actually do that one last because of it's not the penetrator, it's man-eaters, is that what they're called? The flame lurker is one of the tougher bosses because it's just so fast and hits hard, right? The man-eaters are tough because you're dealing with... Whoa. Luckily I got my flame shield here. Because you're dealing with 2-on-1 enemies. I think the only time you do in this game, now that I think about it. So I figured, you know, after the frustration... Oh, one of the things, you know, when you come up here, there's one of these guys. He sort of runs through and closes the gate on you. So you got to make your way. That's why you got to make your way around. And that's the thing. Part of the lost session was I cleared some of this. I didn't get all the way through, but I got pretty far. It's interesting that, oops, takes so long to wind up. Did he just heal up? Even if it was minor? Anyway, so that's the long-winded version of what's been happening the last couple of sessions and why, and just to explain away the jump and why, and to apologize again for losing. All right. But yeah, this I really, really love this level. Or these levels, I should say. Oop. I think part of what I love about this level, it feels so thematically consistent. I think there's guys to the left and right of me here. Oh. Gotta get on him. That's a tricky spot there. Yeah, I don't know if it's even clear yet. First, I joked about like, oh, man, this is like the crappiest post in the world. But then when you get here, you realize he's actually overseeing. He's the guy that sort of popped me a second ago, I think. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get back. Oh, did he just go invisible? Because I want to basically let him hit my shield and have room to get multiple swings in. Like, I don't know if the Claymore would hit hard enough to really decimate his health, but, like, there's no way. Like, the quick swings of the Ujigatana are way better so far. So there's going to be a red knight in here or somewhere. There we go. These guys are terrifying at the beginning of the game. Like, there's one, like, I was trying to at the very beginning, like, show you how to like run him off a ledge. As he blows through my shield. a lot more manageable at this point in the game. You know, they don't have to be these things that just stop you dead in your tracks. I think this is roughly where I died. Oh, no, I got a little further. Anyway, yeah, I was saying, like, thematically, it just... Oop, I think there's a ninja guy somewhere, right? Maybe not. It just... It does a good job, like, feeling like a castle. You know, it feels... The architecture doesn't feel forced or contrived in order to be a quote-unquote video game level, if that makes sense. While still doing all the great things that these levels can do. Nope. The other interesting thing, you know, outside on the ramparts in the opening levels, you're fighting zombies. Here, it seems like it's straight guards, so it seems like there's definitely like the last, you know, line of defense against the approaching hordes of undead going on. Yeah, what was frustrating about my first run through here is because I didn't open up a shortcut. I was pretty close to opening up the shortcut and I just didn't do it. Nope. And I'll also say that, so when I was doing 4.2, there's like a stretch of, you're running along the edge of cliffs, and then there's skeletons that block this narrow path. You have to deal with them. And while you're dealing with them, there's these flying creatures that launch basically like magic, like spears at you. Where's the dog? There we go. And so... It's not random, but when you're trying to deal with one thing, it felt punitively random to me because I wasn't able to keep track of two things at once. I gotta manage my stamina a little better here. Oh, he's healing up too. That's good to know. I mean, we'll see how I feel in 45 minutes when I'm still doing this run, but I don't feel the same frustration on this because I'm not getting plunked by different things. And I like the level. It's interesting how long that wind-up takes. So what's been going on? Black Lot Trivia Night. We've recently started getting into our longer form actual plays of some RPGs. What was up first? We started with some Call of Cthulhu Modern that Patrick's running. One session is out, another session's on its way. Having a really good time with that. The second session we actually recorded right before I jumped on here. I'm waiting for some files to upload and stuff like that. So I figured, yeah, why not jump on while the computers are doing their thing. Really enjoying that. And we also did a session 0 for Pathfinder 2nd Edition. We'll be jumping back into that soon. Oh, I can't lock onto when he's... so hopefully... Oh, look at that. Are they attacking each other? I don't know if he intentionally attacked each other, but they definitely seem to hit each other. Nice thing about having like this big kind of hunking shield is they bounce off you a little bit. I don't know if it breaks their poise. I don't know what the mechanic is, but it knocks them off balance when they go for it. There you go. Why don't you crouch down? That's the trick. That was actually dumb luck. Yeah, so, we got a second session of Pathfinder coming up. Really looking forward to that, because the first session was just session 0, so we just, did some characters and got into some of the setting a little bit. Really looking forward to... I've always heard the setting of Pathfinder is really cool. I gotta get out of here. So I'm looking forward to getting into it. I think we're going to do like the classic, whatever the classic Menace Under Otari or something. Patrick and I got our characters ready to go. We're sort of taking a little bit of inspiration from the show Psych. I don't know if that's going to be good or bad, but we'll see how it goes. I'm looking forward to it. Really liking how fast this Uchikatana is. I've never messed with a dex weapon in Demon's Souls before this run. Starting with the Magic Falchion. I've never really messed with that, and can't remember. Was there a karate guy here? Yeah. Yeah, you can see there, like, he had a shield up, and he was still able to attack with the spear. That's really underrated, undervalued, I don't know what. That one thing was how I was able to get through Demon's Souls the first time. Anyway. So it's been good. Like, if the actual plays are of any interest, and again, I think next month is August. I think we're going to have 5 Thursdays, so there'll be another Damn Fine Coffee coming up at some point. But But yeah, I appreciate it. It's been appreciate those guys jumping in. It's been a lot of fun. And I gotta say, you know, the Patrick's running Call of Cthulhu Modern, an adventure called Scritch Scratch, and you know, we had our first session, and it was, you know, getting the setting established and introducing some of the characters and getting things going. And I gotta say, the second session, it took that turn. We are in full Call of Cthulhu mode, so that was a lot of fun. I want to get behind him for a stab and not get. So I'm gonna get a backstab there. It didn't happen. Now, what was nice about that, I think we traded blows there, but I think the Uchikatana was fast enough that I was able to trade the first one, and then I don't know if the second one staggered him, or I don't know what the official mechanic thing going on was, but it seemed to interrupt him on some level, so then I was able to just put him down, so that was good. It's got the reach to... Nope. But the thing is, I got to figure out... Because one thing about Demon Souls is you got to farm. You know, you can't get around... Can you mount? I don't think you... There's certain... That's the weird thing. They introduced that you can sort of mount, and then I don't know if it's really something you can do in many places. Like, could I mount here? No. Because if you could mount here, you could drop down, and then you'd be where you're trying to go, but they don't let you do it. Anyway. But this stretch is where I died last time, because I was, instead of just beelining for that shortcut, I started going over there and other places. It's actually a bit of a gauntlet. So do I go down that way and clear the archers? Get them off my back? Was that part of the problem that I forgot to do last time? I don't recall. Or did I try and do this and then I got overwhelmed? I think I went down there. I don't know if I needed to. Let me... This is definitely the wrong way, so let me... Oh, wrong. You know, it probably advances towards the end of the level, but it's not the shortcut. Ooh, those are kicks, not swings. Probably didn't need to heal up like that, but whatever. Anyway, it's been good so far. You know, part of it is, you know, three of us, we enjoy role-playing games, and we wanted to, you know, try some things out, and you know, scheduling is always so tricky, and we figured this could be an interesting solution to that as well in a weird way. Is it just the two of us? Can I shoot him? How am I missing this guy? Waddling. that not hit? Yeah, once I figure out a way to get this open, then, you know, then it doesn't matter if I... Now, you gotta be careful with him because, like, one of those fire things will kill you. Gotta get him around the corner. Nice, look at that. Okay, this isn't bad. If dealing with them one at a time on the staircase, that could be... Because I think what happened was I probably underestimated them. What's going on? No, that's not good.
Soulstar fiends are after me. In the name of all that is sacred, open this gate.
Yep. Okay, so that's the guy we've got to protect.
They're almost upon me.
At least the gate's open. Can I close the gate? No, I can't. So I got to deal with them on some level. So let's lift and separate here a little bit. There's one. If I can get him. So it's good that I forgot about that, but now I got to figure out where that guy is. Did he stick around so I could talk to him? Or is he now proceeding somewhere that I got to protect him the whole way? Oh, here he is. Okay.
You saved my life. This is the third time. I am truly indebted to you. This is all I have. But please accept it. Now I must go. My father, the king, awaits me.
What did he give me? Clear stone. Is that it? Yeah, because I think I need like blade stone chunks if I want to up the Uchigatana. So I need to... This is one of those things, like if you have a weapon, you know, you might as well... Might as well Google it because of how weird farming is in this game. Picking up a lot of grass, that's good. Yeah, I mean, this is a bit tricky, right? It's interesting. Spear guy's got a lot going on. Or, what I mean by that is they're, I guess, smarter than your average AI. You know, instead of just bouncing off your shield, they try and kick you. Can I time this? Nope. Just two fools thrusting our weapons at each other. Oh. Here's a question. I think I should have an edge sharpening stone. I've never had to... whoops. No, I didn't. I hit the wrong button. Forgot about that mechanic. I guess the thing is usually I don't go this long without repairing it. I don't know if... there's certain things that make it worse. Like, does, having somebody block my weapon with a shield, does that do more than just general use? I don't know. Again, this is another one of those things where it's a lot, but if you can be patient, you can sort of bring them. So that's going to be the trick. Like 1, 2, 3 red knights and an official. I guess at some point you can just run past them, maybe? I don't know what's on the other side, to be honest with you. It's a boss fight, I think, but... And honestly, I don't want to do a boss fight with 21,000 souls. So part of me thinks, and, there's... You can even see the gray fog. Like, should I even be bothering? Because I'm going to have to do this all again. Didn't expect a cutscene there, but now I'm dealing with 2 red knights. Oop. So this is, I guess, one way to just not deal with the knights. In theory. Nope. Okay, so one guy's back. Nope. Wow, 9. Okay, can I dispatch one quick enough? Man, here's the tough thing. Like, I think I know what's on the other side of there. It's not easy, but it's not the end of the world. But with 30,000 souls, how many levels is that? It's like 2, which is not nothing at this point. What was I working my way up with? Was it Dex? Strength Dex? Vitality's up, endurance is up a little bit. I can't do it. It just feels too dumb. You know, since I never play this in human form, I wonder if there's like NPCs I could be summoning for some of these fights, like you can in other Souls games. So in one of the runs here, I picked up a key, like an old iron key. And I don't know. I always wondered. Nope. Are these blue knights worse than the red? I thought it was the other way around. And I don't recall seeing a door I could open in 1-3 here, so I'm wondering if it's right back there. Oh no, did I not get? Ugh. I thought I took a swing in time to hit that one, but I guess not. Is this a door you can unlock? That's okay, that's the key I found. Let's see what's down here. He said as he should be cashing in these souls. Nope. Okay. I definitely want to come back and explore this, but again, I don't want to do this with so much on the line. Nope, wrong way. All right, let me just... I don't think I have enough to upgrade
can forge weapons.
Because I think I think I needed bladestone chunks at a minimum. Oh, sorry, sharpstone shards. I guess I've got the chunks. I definitely don't have. Okay.
Do come back alive.
Thou seekest the power of the soul, no? Then touch the demon inside me. Soul of the mind, key to life's ether. Soul of the lost, withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. Art thou finished? May thy strength help the world be mended.
I want to save these. And I can use these. Okay.
Thou seekest the power.
Might be another 2 levels.
Inside me. Soul of the mind, key to life's ether.
1. Ooh.
Soul of the lost, withdrawn from its
Well, one of the nice things is
Let strength be granted so the world might be mended.
I know of a great place to farm some souls really quick.
Thou finished.
I think I covered that in the one I lost. That's... sorry, I think I covered that in the one that didn't get lost. There's a farming spot here in 4. Yeah, so there's all like... Here we go. Yeah, there's a lot of, like, and I apologize again, there's basically most of World 4 totally lost to time. But there is a quick farming spot if I don't screw it up. Okay, there we go, and that should be enough to get that level. I don't think this guy has anything we need.
Oh, hello. I'm here.
I mean, he sells arrows, but I think I'm in decent shape on arrows. Okay. This is where you fight the penetrator. I don't know if there was anything I missed. If you have magic, you can sort of stay above and hit like there's a bird on its helmet that you got to hit. But he has this sort of tongue attack that can lash out at you. So you got to be really careful. All right, so now we've got the souls we need for one more level.
Thou seekest the power of the then touch the demon. Soul of the mind, key to life's ether. Soul of the lost, withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted. So
Cool,
the
all
world
right.
might be mended. Art thou finished?
I'm kind of curious before we go on.
May thy strength.
There's a couple of lizards. I'm trying to remember what was past. Here's where you fight like the end boss. And there's a couple of lizards here. And there's probably some things I maybe could have picked up. I can't remember. I guess the question is, oh, so I'm still getting shot by these things. I wasn't sure. My hope was that these things would just go away. you know, the thing that sort of spawned them is gone. I guess moon shade, I guess it's to make weapons magic? I have no idea. Hmm. I don't know what I expected, but that's a little disappointing on some level. All right, so where were we? 1, 3. So there's a bit of a gauntlet. You know, we gotta to get to those stairs, but then hopefully once we're past that, it's not the end of the world. Oh, I was, yeah, what's down? Now, let me see armor-wise. Equipment. I might not have the equipment I need. At some point you need to wear basically I don't know if it's a full official's outfit or just the hat. I don't have any of it on me though. That's the problem. What are my rings? HP. Am I wearing full leather? Okay, I got the look going. So you pick up the key in 1-3, but you go back through 1-2 to use it. Ooh. Oops. Ooh. Oh. Backwards. All right. All right. Oh, okay. I was curious, like, how do you open this? Now, I killed the guy. Are they a one-time boss, or do they respawn? I assumed that official respawned. But I feel like I'm seeing... Bloody iron key. Tower shield, I imagine, probably blocks like crazy, but... I mean, the purple flame shield does a good job of that as well.
Who goes there? Ah, you killed that blooded sluggard for me. I'm called Bior, the elder of the twin fangs of Boletaria. I thank you. You deserve a handsome reward. But I have none. Go on ahead. I shall sleep a while.
Okay. I guess it makes sense then that it'd be a one-time thing since it's sort of plot important, if that makes sense. Now there was a lizard up here that I thought I took a swing at and missed. Well, that helps. I think that's something I need. Oop. Am I carrying so much stuff? What's my... My equip burden is that, but... Oh, look at that. What am I... Okay. This is a shocking amount of... So, like, I'm keeping those souls because they... Of the bosses, because you use them to make equipment. At the same time... I could probably just Google, like, I think one you need for the flame lurker, you need for the lava bow. So I could sort of just pick and choose. So I just found the bloody key, and in one of my lost runs, there we go. I hit this door and didn't know how to open it. Okay. Nope. All right. Don't remember this at all. Oh, okay. So this is where you need the official stuff, and I need to go. Okay. I wonder where that other one goes that was hidden behind a wall. This is one of those things that I always sort of, I mean, I've only played this game a couple times, but I get tripped up on. Like, it's sometimes I sort of do this and I'm like, oh, I never remember to get that key or find that, because I know the stuff is out there. Oh, here we go.
Our great king was a magnanimous leader. He was stolid, spirited, caring of his subjects. He fought valiantly against the vile and depraved. The seditious claims that our Lord brought this scourge upon us, they could only be fabrications woven by jealous conspirators. That must be it. It must be.
All right.
I heard an odd piece of news from a merchant Drakeling. He claims that the son of the king, Ariona, has come to Boletaria alone. Ariona is a wise and kind soul, almost too kind. He would not be safe in this accursed land without protection. If you find Ariona, do look after him, and tell him to return to the Nexus immediately, and that Bjorn of the Twin Fangs will look after His Highness.
Is that him? Is that who you're talking about?
My brother-in-arms, Valifax of the Twin Fangs, was a brave and mighty knight. But like myself, he was the master of more than the sword. Valifax's mind was sharper than most scholars. Dark times have befallen us. If our lord, with the esteemed help of Valifax, could not prevent it, then no one could have. Surely you've seen the lone stone tower that sprouts forth from the outer wall of Castle Boletaria? According to that spineless warden, a young sorceress is held prisoner there, but she is subject to untold acts in the name of purification. Regrettably, I cannot find my way into that tower. A those vermin dishonor the king's good name? How long will those vermin dishonor the king's
Okay, I think that's it. So looking at my OBS here, I'm having this interesting. So I was having some problems with AverMedia. I mentioned like I lost a couple sessions. I believe it was their RE Central 4 software that jammed up twice.
I would be happy to lighten you
Looking at my meters on OBS,
after any excess
I'm getting
damage.
game audio on my mic channel, and I don't quite know why. And it's something that's been happening a lot with this, and I don't quite know how to fix it. I don't know why the AverMedia Live is sending some audio, even if it's lower. Yeah, I don't understand why. I don't know what that does. I mean, honestly, the things that are super heavy are... Well, you know what? I should store these. No, they don't seem to be... I guess why would they, right? They're just souls. Okay, that did a chunk. So let's go to the armor. Okay.
Rest assured, your goods are safe and sound.
Okay, now we've got the outfit. Let's head back. I don't recall. Did we fight anything? I don't remember fighting anything. So we got the old rusty key back there. It gave us the bloody key. We'll go this way. Nope. Gotta remember the dogs. It's incremental, but it's sort of like when you pump those little extra points into a stat, and the thing that took 2 shots to kill now only takes 1. It's a nice little. Because sometimes it's like, like in Diablo games, you're like, oh, it adds 0.4% of snot resistance. And you're like, oh, I don't notice it. But here, it's not incremental. It avoids being incremental just enough so that you get some satisfaction from the smaller advances. So if you're dressed in the right costume, this guy lowers the stairs. That's why you got to do it, because he won't lower the stairs for you, because he realizes who you are.
do you want with me? Have you brutes no mercy? Do as you wish. There are no secrets here. Only a tired, emaciated frame.
Yeah, I think originally I thought it was only the hat because he was looking down on you.
Heavens, you came to save me.
Just pulled the stormtrooper
Thank you.
helmet off and got the. Aren't you
I am fine.
a little short to be a stormtrooper?
With a little rest, I can soon walk. You go on ahead. I do not wish to be a dead weight.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Now, are these people that fell trying to rescue her? Okay. Yeah, and I think that essentially covers it. Although I don't recall that door behind the hidden wall. I don't know what that is or what we need to unlock it. I mean, I assume. Let me just double check. I assume like just getting to an area is not going to suddenly make that door magically unlock. Is this it? No. It's interesting that it hides again. Although, did they add something in this? There might be something they added in the remaster which has like some insane... I wouldn't even know how to tell you how to Google it. Because it's so obscure, involving, I think, multiple like NG plus playthroughs. Don't quote me on any of this because I don't know. But I thought they might have added something that it took like the gaming community collectively a while to figure out. And I think the end result is some kind of unique armor set. I don't know if it's like a good armor set, but I think it's one of those things where like wearing it kind of...
My father, the king, awaits me.
So again, I was curious. How it handles like one. Can I go above them? I was curious how it handles like once you get to 1-4, like how does it stop you from beating the game? And is that the only way to beat the game, or does it account for that somehow? I guess going this way can sort of drop behind them a little bit. I don't know if that really helps. Maybe it helps if you just like run for it. Yeah, you can see the official is gone because he runs up through the gate. It's probably stupid. I'm probably going to lose 8,000 souls, but why not? Nope, especially if you're going to get jammed up on a wall like an idiot. I wonder if there's some correlation between how much you're carrying and how fast you run. Or is the sprint speed sort of fixed? Another nice little difference is when you move, you lower your aim. I think in other Souls games you could tweak your aim. All right, the cautious way is now you go up, clear the archers. Now I'm nervous that I actually need to go protect that guy as he walks around the level. Oop. You can see I'm taking a little more cautiously here. Wonder how long I've been muted for. Can't really fix that if I'm on camera, right? I think it's a straight duel fight, but it's a tough one. I'm trying to play that a little cautiously. You know, instead of just rushing in and trying to make a break for this fog gate. It's late here. It's like 1 in the morning. Oh, I forgot this guy helps you. Not that he helped me that much, but had I played that smarter, it could have gone a lot better. I forgot that he's there. Yeah, sorry. It's late here, and I thought I heard somebody walking upstairs, so I muted the mic. But I don't know when I... A lot of technical issues that I have, right? A lot of amateur hour going on, so I apologize for that. The question is, what is the minimum you need to deal with? Ooh, that was bad. Well, now that I've lost those 13,000 souls, I'm kind of curious. Like, can you just run past them? How long have we been doing this? Hour 20? I probably should start wrapping up soon. And again, I apologize for whatever part's muted. I'm hoping it's not too bad, but with my luck, it's a lot. Like if I take the high road past this gate, take out the 2 archers, I can drop behind a bunch of the guys. Again, I feel obligated to follow him, but I wonder if you could just fire arrows at the red-eyed knights from up here where the archers are or something, or antagonize them. Oops, what am I doing? then the only way they can get to you is by running. It's some weird pathfinding. Yeah, there's nothing there. Okay. Now the question is, do they figure out they can't get me? Is that enough to go for it? All right, let's give this another try. Oh, you can even see the guy there. Okay. There you go. Let's get in this one. Oop. There we go.
One more demon downed.
You know what, let's go level up and let's call this a session. I think that's not bad. We didn't get to see, if it gates you.
Thou seekest the power of the soul, no? Then touch the demon inside me. Soul of the mind, key to life's ether. Soul
I'm not even sure what I'm really aiming for. I guess 22-22 at least to make a match.
So the world might be mended. So the world might be mended. Art thou finished?
Let's go nosedive so we can get back into our non-human form. Again, I got to figure out why I'm getting game audio on my mic channel with the AverMedia card. I messed around with an Elgato card, and that was a mess. After losing a couple sessions, I was like, oh, I need to rethink my hardware setup because I don't trust RE Central 4, but the reality is that the AverMedia card works fine in OBS. But I am curious why the audio is bleeding over. Because that definitely, it's interesting, because OBS can record multi-track video files. RE Central 4, the AverMedia software, records it as a completely separate MP3.
Do you intend to challenge the king? You may be a great demon hunter, but I fear you may not be ready. The king's defended by the black souls of mighty knights and a fire-breathing drake. They defeated even myself. That's how I ended up in the dungeon. Beware the limits of your own power.
Now, all that stuff is there regardless of whether you...
Beware the limits of your own power.
So that's why I'm just kind of curious. Like, I mean, is there other gatekeeping? Let's see if the woman we rescued is... There we go.
Hello again. You saved me from great agony. I am sorry, for I cannot offer proper thanks. But should you have demon souls, I can teach you magic. Only my witchcraft is of a dark nature, and arouses suspicions. Why not try the magic of the great sage Frake? Are you certain you wish to learn witchcraft?
Now, let's see what it's...
It would honor me to assist one such as you, but... Are you sure? Once, I lusted after demon souls. I passed the fissure into Boletaria, but became trapped by the Nexus. Then, the king's executioner, Meralda, chained me up inside that tower. My thirst for demon souls is no more. On the contrary, I find such power dangerous. Frake wields a different type of magic from my witchcraft. Frake's magic stems from an understanding of the essence of the demon soul, while my witchcraft merely channels its energy. If the demon is cursed, so shall be the craft. Frake's power comes from human potential, while mine is a dark, dependent art. If the demon is cursed, so shall be the craft. Frake's power comes from human potential, while mine is a dark, dependent art.
I feel like we've exhausted... Okay. So let's see. Silver Demon Curse Weapon. So here's the thing. I don't recall what demon is the Silver Demon. Oh, the Penetrator. Okay. I wonder what the curse does. Does it make you wounded? Armor Spider Demon. Okay. I don't recall which one. I thought it was the Flame Lurker you need for... I mean, that's kind of cool, but let's hold off.
Owe my life to you. If you are ever in need of my...
Thank goodness. The Lord has not forgotten me yet. For he has allowed me into the presence of Saint Urbain.
I really need to figure out this audio, why it's not isolating my mic.
And thus express my faith in God, Mbasa.
Because even if I mute my mic, I think the game audio is still coming through on it. Is one of these guys new?
Thanks to you, I was able to seek refuge in this nexus. Now I stay here and pray, along with my disciples, for the heroes facing the demons. If you wish for benevolent protection in your fight against the demons, then bring me demon souls. I will cleanse them and create miracles with their power. If you truly are a disciple, then you must have a talisman in God's image. Heavenly miracles occur in Boletaria through the talismans. God has granted this accursed land a special power. It is God's way of telling us...
I know I've said this before. I like that it uses, like... I know it's like a fantasy world, it's all made up, but I like that it uses sort of grounded, quasi-realistic ideas from our medieval religion.
After the dark arts spread across the land, holy miracles were witnessed once again. The will of God is clear. We must defeat the demons, annul the curse of Boletaria, and purge the magicians who manipulate those accursed souls.
Is it something to do with the cam link? Because obviously I've got my camera. Is that somehow double feeding the audio for some? I don't know.
As you know, souls are a source of wicked power, emanating from the demons. King Alant was overcome by lust for such power, and has placed Boletaria in her present predicament. Old Frake and the Candle Maiden are no exception. We must defeat the demons, annul the curse of Boletaria, and purge the magicians who manipulate those accursed souls.
Okay, let's see. I wonder if this lets you escape with souls. Heal can be useful because, it just lets you save on and curing items, but at the same time. Oh, that's interesting.
Yes, I see. I certainly cannot afford.
You have rescued His Augustness. I express my deepest gratitude. You have relieved me of a great illness. Oh, thank God. Umbasa.
Well, you found yourself a demon soul, did you? I'm impressed. Yes, indeed I am. Stay the path, and you will soon be a monster yourself. Can't you see? You've fallen for their trap.
So the guy used to be here.
I have some precious new stuff. You'll find something useful, surely.
I don't really need any of his stuff. Well, no.
I have bad news. There's a rumor that the silent Chief Yurt has infiltrated Boletaria. Yurt's a mercenary. He'd kill his own kin for the right price. Now, I'm not a saint, but compared to Yurt, I'm as saintly as they come. So, I implore you to stay away from Yurt, the assassin in black.
So that's interesting. The first time I played this, I think I fell victim to Yurt a little bit, and I didn't know what was going on.
I implore you to stay away from Yurt.
But it's interesting that they actually give you a little heads up. That I just missed, I guess. All right, so we got most of one done. We got 1-4 left. Again, I'm curious. I'm not going to do it tonight because it's late, but I am curious how it gatekeeps.
Hello again. I'm keeping a close watch on your belongings, don't you worry.
Basically, I wanted to ditch. I don't need bolts. truth of the matter is I'm not.
You have a heart of gold. Don't let them take it from you.
My equipment's really not awesome because I'm not going through the motions of upgrading and farming. I guess let me see what I need and maybe I can Google it.
I can forge weapons for you for a fair price.
So what do I need? Sharp stones. Okay, let me write that down. Okay. Might just sort of Google, where that stuff is. And I might stick with it for a little while. It seems like it's working all right. But yeah, again. So let's call it here. Thanks again. Again, Black Lodge Trivia Night, YouTube channel. Mostly it's actual plays of RPGs. Like I was saying, we've got Call of Cthulhu Modern going on right now. We've had 2 sessions of that. We've done a session 0 of Pathfinder 2nd Edition. We're going to be doing the first, I think it's Beneath Menace Under Otari. I think it's sort of a renowned box set. Whoops. We're going to be doing that. So I think we're going to be doing the first official session after character creation soon. What else is coming up? We might finish up Cyberpunk, the CBR plus PNK one shot that Matt and I started. We've got a lot of stuff coming on. And I'll continue with this until, I don't know, I get bored or I beat it. I feel like we've made decent progress through the game so far. But yeah, if you want an audio version of the podcasts, the Damn Fine Coffees and the actual plays, it's wherever you subscribe to podcasts, search for Black Lodge Trivia Night. And if you like this, if you want to subscribe, whatever, go ahead and do that here on YouTube. And we'll talk to you soon. Thanks and take care.